What's up, y'all? We're here at Emerald Landing, Waterside and Lakewood Ranch, checking out this awesome community. It's a smaller community, about 200 doors, being built by David Weekley Homes. And it's really quite different from what most of the other builders are doing and what you're gonna find in pretty much any other neighborhood. David Weekley is a semi-custom builder. So they do offer quite a few options and upgrades and modifications if you are to build something from scratch. And they've got a lot of different options for such a small community. They've got 4 different series of homes available. What you see across the lake there are their 3-story city homes. They're basically 3-story townhouses. Some of them have elevators in them. So stairs are not necessarily an issue if it's something that you like. They also have 2-story townhomes. They have what they call their cottage homes, which are rear load. The garage is on the back of the house. And then they've got their Lake Series homes. So the cottage homes and the Lake Series are both single family homes. The cottage series has the garage on the back of the house. The Lake Series has the garage on the front of the house. Range from about 1,600 square foot on the smallest to about 2,800 square feet on the largest. You've got some incredible Lakeview home sites available. Nice amenities, not super big amenities. It's a smaller neighborhood, like I said, about 200 doors, but there's still nice amenities. You got 2 pickleball courts, nice little clubhouse, great community pool. So lots of options, lots of features, and super affordable. So we're gonna show you all the different model homes that they've got available for us to see. We were even able to sneak into a quick move-in home, so I got you that. We're gonna talk pricing. We're gonna show you all the amenities. All the amenities are done and in already. And like I said, talk pricing, tell you what it's gonna cost if you wanna move in here to Emerald Landing. So stick around. All right, so we are here at Emerald Landing in Lakewood Ranch, taking a look at the homes being built by David Weekley. This is what they refer to as their townhomes. It's a 2-story. Now they do have 3-story townhomes as well. They all come with a 3-car garage, a 2-car garage, which is really nice, whether you go a 2 or 3-story townhome. And then they have what they call their cottage homes and their, I don't remember what they call the other homes. The Lake Series homes, that's right. That's what I thought, but I thought that wasn't right. Anyways, so these are the 2-story townhomes. These are gonna be the most affordable homes here in the neighborhood. So you got a nice little dining area here. Still a good sized kitchen, nice island. Here's your great room. Now this one you'll actually get to see the garage because it is set up as a garage. You still get the gourmet kitchen, built-in wall oven and microwave, gas. Here's your pantry. Understair storage closet. And then here is the garage. So 2-car garage and really nice size. Obviously the construction guys are working out of here, but look at all that extra space over there. There's just a ton of extra space in this garage. So that's fantastic. Usually townhomes really struggle with storage space, but obviously these do not. So that's your main living area. You do have a half bath right here for your guests. And then let's pop up here to the bedroom area. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. So you got a nice little loft area here. And then here are your guest or kids' bedrooms and bathroom. Linen closet here. And these are good sized rooms. Plenty of space. I mean, look, full size or queen size bed, 2 big nightstands, dresser, chair, and a small walk-in closet. It's not real big, but I mean, decent size. And then this one as well. Very nice size room. So this one's a full, but you got plenty of space. You could easily do a queen. Again, you got a chair, you got a dresser, plenty of room to walk, and you got another small walk-in closet. So this door here is the AC closet, and laundry is in a closet as well. And that's your low voltage access box. So that's where all the cable and internet comes into the house. That's where the main drop goes in, or comes in, and then splits off to all the different rooms. Very handy for all the smart home technology that comes with these homes. Nice big primary suite. I mean, this is a really, really nice townhome. Nice double vanity, got the drawers, big walk-in shower, linen closet, nice big walk-in closet. I like the window, get some natural light in here. And then your throne room. So even as the least expensive option in here, very, very nicely finished, nicely done. Good layout, good use of space. I think they did a great job. What do you think? All right, so what did y'all think about the townhouse setup here in this Freshwater? For me personally, I don't know. I like the floor plan. I like the layout. But I really, really like the fact that even in a townhouse, number one, it's a 2-car garage, and not just a 2-car garage, but a really oversized big 2-car garage. And also the fact that you can get luxury finishes, you can get the nicer cabinets, nice kitchen, the gourmet kitchen setup. You can get all of that even in a townhome is extremely rare to find. Most of these townhome builders are building super basic entry-level homes. So it's nice if you want the more compact style of a townhome, a little bit better walkability of townhome type neighborhoods, that you can get that with the higher end finishes. That's super rare here in Southwest Florida. So that's my big thing. What do y'all think? What's your favorite thing about this floor plan? Drop it in the comments, let me know, and make sure you stick around because we've got a bunch more models to show you, got a whole neighborhood to get through, the amenities, and then of course, pricing. What's up, y'all? We're here at Emerald Landing. This is another community in the Waterside section of Lakewood Ranch. I'm gonna flip this around and try and step back here and show this to you. These homes are being built by David Weekley, and they are a semi-custom builder here. And this neighborhood, Emerald Landing, is a really cool little neighborhood, very different from pretty much everything else. So as you see, I just showed you, what we're gonna go look at is the coastline. These are 3-story townhomes, which they call their city homes. Some of them have elevators. Typically the end unit, which this is. So it's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. And this one does have an elevator. I'm gonna take you for a ride in it. So, they have garages. The garages are on the back. So we just came in the front door. This is the ground floor, of course. And so right inside the front door, you've got this den slash bedroom. It's a really big room. Obviously they've got it set up as a den. It's got French doors on it. So it functions here as more of a den. But it does have its own full bathroom. So either an office or a bedroom. It's got a walk-in closet. And that's pretty much it for living space on the ground floor. They do have a coat closet here, but this is the garage. The way it's set up obviously as their office, but this is where the garage comes in. So there is a closet here as well that's under stair storage. So I'm gonna take you up the stairs so you can see how that, obviously you know how stairs work, but so you can see what it looks like coming up the stairs, and then we'll go back down the elevator. So here's your main living area on the second floor. So really nice, big, open living space. I mean, you got a nice sized great room, huge kitchen. I mean, look at that island. That thing's massive. Dining room with the window seating over there as well. Look at this island, is huge. It's got a wine fridge down here. Nice big fridge. You got the gourmet kitchen with the built-in wall oven and microwave. Your dishwasher, big old farm sink with a window. Again, we're in Lakewood Ranch. Pretty much everywhere's got gas. Here's your pantry. There's that window seat bench I was talking about. There you go. Go pop out on the balcony here. Now this one is a good spot for a model too, because it gives me the opportunity to give you a little bit of an overhead view of the amenities, which are all done and in here. So over here, this little building right there is the pool bathhouse. So you've got the bathrooms there, you've got the covered seating and everything there. This is kind of amenities light. Nice resort style pool, cabanas and everything out there, tons of palm trees. And then this building over here is the clubhouse. It's a smaller clubhouse, basically just a big party room, banquet area. And then I don't know if you can see through the trees over there, but there is a dock. That dock is a fishing pier as well as a dock where the ferry over to Waterside Place, all the shops and restaurants, which actually are right over there. That's Waterside Park there. There's all the beach volleyball courts, if you can see them through the trees there. We might be able to get a better view from upstairs on the third floor. But that's Waterside Park, and right on the other side of that is the Waterside Place shops and restaurants and everything. And then they're back over here on the other side of the clubhouse. There are, I went too far, right through there are pickleball courts, and there's a dog park over there as well. All right, so let's go back inside. And then you've got your half bath here for your guests. Again, there's the elevator door right there. And we'll go up the stairs again. I'll be getting my exercise today. So this is the AC closet. Now, a couple things. All the homes here in Emerald Landing all come with impact glass windows and doors standard. You can see here that standard height doors. So not quite as high end, but I mean, very nicely finished. You just got the shorter doors. So this is a guest bedroom with its own private bath. Guest or kids bedroom. Here's your laundry. There's the elevator, linen closet, and then here's the primary suite. So you've got a smaller walk-in closet here. It's got its own window, just in case somebody gets locked in here. You can at least get some natural light and see outside. Got a nice big walk-in shower. This one's got the double shower head. You get the rainfall shower up there. Double vanity, nice long vanity with drawers in between, and the freestanding garden tub, soaking tub. There's the throne room, and it's a nice big walk-in closet here. They even made a little cubby for shoe shelf, shoe racks there. And let's go take a peek out the window, and I can show you an even better view of the amenities. I probably should have just done it from here, but I liked doing it out on the balcony. So here's the overhead of the pool. There's a little event lawn there in between the clubhouse. Then you got the, see if I can zoom it in, pickleball on the other side. But you do get a better view of, let me move that up. There's the beach volleyball courts, and those big metal roofs across the way are all the commercial buildings where all the restaurants and shopping and everything are here in Waterside Place. And there's your dock as well, where the ferry comes in. It's still being repaired. It was damaged during the hurricane. So that is it. This is the exterior unit. Oh, no, that's not it. What am I talking about, huh? I gotta take you in the elevator. So let's push the button. There we go. It's here. So we got that door, then we got the elevator door here. So you gotta come in, close the door behind you, close that door, take us down. So it's got a nice tile floor. This is not the fastest elevator I've ever been on, but it was fun. That way you guys get to see how that elevator rides. So that is it. This is the end unit of the city homes. There are 5 units in a building, so each of the end units are identical. Each of the second units in are identical, and then the middle unit is the one that is different. So that's it for the city homes here at Emerald Landing. I'm gonna show you some more. So what'd you think of that coastline floor plan? Super unique property. You know, with these city homes being three-story townhomes, that's really just unheard of here in Southwest Florida. I don't think I've ever seen it anywhere. much more common in the big cities up north, which is interesting. So, you know, it's nice to see something like that down here in Southwest Florida, I think personally. But what do you think? Drop it in the comments. Let us know. If it feels like the right spot for you, call us, text us, email us, please, please. I know we tell you who the builder is. I know we tell you where the neighborhood is. We do that because there's no reason to hide any of this stuff, but you have to remember, if you want to take advantage of the additional offers, incentives, and things like that that the builders give us to give specifically to you as our clients, you have to call us first, because you have to be our client before you talk to the builder in order to get those. So please, please, please always make sure you call or text us, numbers on the screen, email us, however is easiest for you to reach out to us. Please reach out to us first. That way we can make sure that we can help you get the absolute best deal possible on these homes. Now, don't forget, stick around, even if this feels like the right spot, or if you want to, reach out to us now, of course, but we've got some single family homes to show you. We also have the amenities still to show you, and we got to talk pricing. Y'all want to know how much these things cost, right? You can see, nice, cute front porch. And as we come in the front door here, we've got the coat closet right here. And then off to your right, you've got a little bedroom or den. It's got its own full bathroom here. And a standard closet. Then as we come in, here's the half bath for your guests that are not staying overnight. And then into the main living area. Great layout, wide open. Got the island here. This one does not have the upgrade to the soft close doors and drawers, but it's got the two-tone cabinets, the gray lowers with the white uppers. Since we're in Lakewood Ranch, you do have gas for everything, so it's got a gas range there. Lots of windows, lots of natural light. Big kitchen and a nice big walk-in pantry here. Then you've got understair storage. Now, since this is the model that they work out of, it is a little bit modified in that that area back there that we didn't go into is where the garage would typically be, but they've got it built into a sales office. And as we come up the stairs here, you got a nice big loft set up here as kind of a second living area. 2 bedrooms with a linen closet. And nice size rooms. Great layout here. It's got a walk-in closet. Right here. And here's the other bedroom. Now this one, they instead of being set up, it shows you kind of the energy saving features and a lot of the cool stuff that they do in terms of build quality here at Emerald Landing. Then here is the second bath, guest or kids bath for upstairs. Laundry room here. A little closet there, and then here's your primary suite. You've got tray ceilings, good sized room. That's a king size bed with nightstands, and lots of space here between the bed and the dresser. So you got plenty of room, you got chairs, you got the bench at the end, you got the dresser, and then here is the primary bath. Nice big walk-in shower. It's got its own linen closet. You got the double vanities. And a nice big walk-in closet. And then there's the throne room. Won an award from the Parade of Homes, the Sarasota County Building Association. All right, so I want to show you what this neighborhood looks like. It's really quite cute. Very well done and laid out for these townhomes. So you got the townhomes on that side of the street. Those are the 2-car garage. These are the cottage series homes where they've got a front porch and it's a rear load garage. So the garage is on the back side of the house, which we saw the model of as well. That was the one that salespeople are working out of. And then across the street there, you see the Lake Series homes, which are front load garage. And then they pretty much all back up to this big lake right here. And I'm going to take you and show you one of those that's a quick move in so you can see what they look like. But I wanted to show you these cottage homes especially have really attractive front elevations. And I'm going to walk you around the backside so you can see what it looks like on the back too. So there's a street, of course, on the backside. You got a short little driveway and then your garage, and you can see a little backyard area. So it's not a lot of space, but you do have a little backyard. You're allowed to put turf down instead if you want. So these are the Lake Series homes on this side. So you can see more of what that backyard looks like on those. But you're allowed to put turf down, or they come sodded. You can fence it in if you want. I've seen a couple that are fenced. So like obviously you've got the fence here, you could attach to it and run down the side to fence in the backyard. But really cute little neighborhood. All right, so what'd you think about the waterfront floor plan? Pretty nice one too, right? All right, we've still got another single family home to show you, and please make sure you stick around because we want to show you the amenities and we want to give you all the pricing information as well. So stick around, but also please let us know what you thought in the comments below on the waterfront. All right, so here we are at Emerald Landing. Again, looking at the David Weekley Homes here. And now we're showing you the Lake Series homes. These are the biggest homes that they build in here. It looks like it's a 2-car front load attached garage, but it's actually a 3-car tandem garage. So we'll show you what that looks like. Great because Lakewood Ranch is super golf cart friendly. So it's great, giving you a ton of extra storage space and an awesome place to keep that golf cart if you want one. And you still have room for 2 cars. So let's check this out. This is a quick move-in home. This one is available for sale. They've got quite a few quick move-ins here currently. And so this is the Lake Series. You can do them on either side of the street here. Well, let's take a look. This one is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with the 3-car tandem garage. So first up, you got a guest bedroom right here at the front of the house. Nice, really, really big room. tons of space in here for a guest or kid's bedroom. Regular wall closet. Here's your shared bath, guest or kid's bath. And then here's the other bedroom. Now this one's a little bit smaller, but still plenty big enough. All impact windows and doors come standard. And in this Lake Series home, you've got 10-foot ceilings, you've got 8-foot doors throughout. So compared to the townhouses and the city homes, you get in a little bit more, little higher level of finishes. So 3 in a den, 2 full bath. Sorry if it's a little echoey. There's no furniture or anything in here to absorb my noise. So here's your laundry room, washer and dryer, got a big countertop, sink, coat closet here. Here's that 3-car tandem garage I was talking about. So you've got 2 cars wide here, then you've got another car wide up here, plenty of room to park the golf cart, put some shelving, put some cabinets, put some workshop, whatever you want. Here's the den. And check out this living area and this kitchen. This massive island. This might be the biggest island we've seen in any home that I have toured recently. It's huge. Tons of windows. You got all these windows over on the side. You got all these windows across the back. You got the door out to the lanai. Gourmet kitchen with the wall oven and microwave, built-in cooktop. It's even already got the wine fridge in for you. Very nice layout. Here's your pantry. And then we go back into the primary suite at the back of the home here, this AC closet. And nice big primary suite. Again, lots of windows across the back. Primary bath, very nice size, double vanities. You got the drawers, you got the linen closet, got a decent shower there. Not a big shower, but decent. At the tub, and then here's your throne room. And this big walk-in closet. It doesn't look that big when you're walking to it, but once you get here, it's actually got a ton of space. Let's go check out the backyard. Now, this is more of a city type development, so there's not a lot of yard space here is the only thing, which if you're looking for super low maintenance, that's great. But if you're looking, you know, if you're a family and you got kids that you want to be able to play out in the yard, there's not so much of that, as you can see, but really nice lanai. And then this is a sidewalk trail, takes you out to the amenities that runs through here. And then there's also trail and golf cart path that you can walk. So we've got the water taxi at the amenity center that'll take you over to Waterside Place, but we've also got walking trail. It's about a 10-minute walk to get over there, or about a 3 or 4 minute bicycle or golf cart ride. So this is one of the Lake Series homes. What y'all think of this? You've seen them all now. You've seen the cottage homes, you've seen the townhomes, you've seen the city homes, you've seen the lake homes. Drop it in the comments. Which one's your preference? Very different options for very different people. And I love this. It's a big old silt fence all the way around this big oak tree. Making sure everybody knows not to hit it, not to mess with it. That is an old tree and it is protected. So no homes getting built there. All right, so what'd you think about that waterline floor plan? For me personally, I think my favorite thing has got to be that 3-car tandem garage because I like my toys. I'm a car guy. I like motorcycles, golf carts, all that good stuff. So any extra space in the garage is a huge plus for me personally. But what about you? What did you think? What was your favorite thing about this floor plan? Now, before we talk prices, discounts, incentives, and the auxiliary costs, the taxes, insurance, HOA fees, all that good stuff. Before we get into that, I do want to say real quick that finding your dream home here in Southwest Florida, especially in Southwest Florida, because so many people come here for lifestyle, but then they get caught up in looking at homes, at floor plans, and oh, which home is perfect for us. I'm going to show you next. We're going to jump in. We're going to take a look at the amenities and the lifestyle here at Emerald Landing, Waterside Lakewood Ranch, because that for most people ends up being so much more important than the home, that if you end up in the wrong neighborhood, in the wrong area, you end up miserable and unhappy, even if it's a perfect home, and then you hate the home and you sell it anyways. So let's go take a look. Before we get into the prices and talk all that, we're gonna go check out these amenities. So I thought I'd give you a better close-up of the amenities. Couldn't get in, everybody's tied up with clients right now to get us through the gates, but I can show you a little bit closer view from here. So really nice pool, tons of seating. Got the cabanas, got the covered seating over here. These are the pool restrooms. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we couldn't see it. We're gonna go show it to you. There's a little secret that I didn't mention when we were upstairs in the city home. But check out these cabanas. They got nice lounge areas. Got this little event lawn out here. So just kind of a downsized setup. It's not a real big neighborhood. There's only about 200 doors here. Got the party room here. So I say it's amenities light. I mean, the fees are shockingly affordable for what you get. So we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. So make sure you stick around. You got a couple of pickleball courts. So if you're a pickleballer, you don't need to go into one of those big high fee amenity neighborhoods. Here's the pathway over to Waterside Place. It's all the shops and restaurants and everything, and the big park over there. Clubhouse. The little party room in there. People out getting their exercise in. So there's the Waterside Place ferry dock that we were talking about. Got some canoes and kayaks and stuff out here. And check it out. Got fire pit out here by the lake. I mean, how about sitting out here, having a drink in the evening around the fire pit? Just fantastic view, this amazing breeze blowing. Check out this pool. Got the little sun shelf here, got the sun shelf on the other side. Very, very nice. There's also a dog park. And yeah, here's your canoe and kayak launch. So really nice amenities for, for a smaller community. And like I said, super affordable. Stick around, make sure you find out what it'll cost you to live here in Emerald Landing. All right, so what'd you think of those amenities? Pretty nice, right? Not super crazy, not over the top, but nice amenities, fantastic location to get you into Waterside, especially with that water taxi. So there's your amenities, there's your lifestyle. Now we're gonna talk, I got my trusty notes here. We're gonna talk prices, fees, taxes, insurance, all that good stuff. So let's dive into it. So we're gonna start with the town homes, as they refer to the towns. There are 5 different plans. All of them are 2 stories. They all range between 17 and 1,800 square feet. They're all 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. The layouts are each a little bit different. And then of course the end units, you're gonna get a few extra windows. So pricing is fairly similar. The end units do tend to bring a little bit more money because of those extra windows. So pricing on them typically runs between 600,000 and 700,000 is full build price. Base price on them is 560 to like 625-ish, depending on the layout. And then the views and finishes, like I said, build price between 600 and 670 typically. Quick move-ins right now are ranging from between 560 to 625. So 560 to 625, what you're looking at for quick move-ins. If you're to build from scratch, you're looking at probably between 600 and 700. HOA fees. Oh, and I guess I should mention before we get into HOA fees, when I say base prices, I say this in almost all the videos. So if you've seen our other videos, you already know this, but I should say it because this might be the first video that you're watching of ours. Base prices are the prices that they use to advertise, the builders use to advertise these prices to get people in the door. They do not include home site premiums or any options or upgrades. So it is very common, almost always, and I say almost because sometimes there's some incentives that get you down to the base price, or sometimes, rarely, but sometimes even below. But you're almost never going to pay that base price for the home. You're typically going to pay more than that. So when we talk base prices, that's the starting point that they're advertising. When I talk full build prices, that's what you're typically going to pay if you build from scratch. And then when I talk about quick move-ins, those are the discounted prices that you can get the home for if you're ready to move quickly. So if you see this video shortly after we post it and you happen to be ready and this happens to be your spot, you might be able to grab one of those quick move-ins still. So that's what you're looking at. Quick move-ins on these townhomes, they're anywhere from 560 to 625. They do have 6 of them either ready and waiting for people to pick up and buy and move into, or a couple under construction as well. HOA fees on the townhomes, $400 a month. That includes all of the amenities that you saw and everything. Yes, for those that are curious, there is a CDD fee. It is a part of your tax bill. So I don't break it out separately, but there is one. It's built into the taxes, which are typically going to run somewhere between $9,000 and $11,000 a year on these typically. And I'm just going to cover insurance for all of them right now. The lesser expensive homes, the townhomes, stuff like that, your insurance is going to run somewhere in that $2,500 to $3,000 a year range. On the more expensive city homes and the Lake Series single family homes, you're going to run higher and it's all based on replacement cost value and stuff like that. But insurance is typically going to run in this neighborhood somewhere between $2,500 and probably $6,000 a year. So the more expensive stuff, the city homes and the bigger Lake Series homes are going to run closer to that high end, while the townhomes and the cottage homes are going to run more on the low end. So city homes, the 3-story townhouse, higher end townhouse buildings, there are 3 different floor plans. Again, they're all 3-story. They're pretty similar in size. The rainwater is the smallest one. The one that you saw the model of, the coastline, is the biggest one. So the rainwater is about 2,250 square feet. The coastline is 2,350 square feet. So there's only 100 square feet difference between them. But rainwater, and they're all 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. The rainwater is one of the interior units. It is the only one that elevators are not available at all on. And base price on that one, $670. The 𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈 is the middle square footage at about 2,300. Again, they're all 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. There's just that 100 square foot difference in interior versus exterior. 𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈 is also an interior unit, but elevators are possible, though not super common. They typically put the elevators in the coastlines, which are the end units. Those are about 2,350 square feet. And as far as quick move-ins go, they really have 2 different ends of the spectrum. They have some more basic ones available. Those are going to run in the $670. So basically you can get a rainwater at base price, even at build out, if you go jump on the quick move-in one that they have available, up to about $760 for a coastline, with some options, but not a ton of stuff. And then they have some loaded up ones as well, that range between $900 and $950. So you can see there's a broad spectrum in prices depending on options and upgrades, as well as view. And those are all discounted as well. Their build prices tend to be up in the the 670 to 760 ones were in the 750 to 800 range. The 900 to 950 were in the million plus, like million one range. Now, for the cottage homes, the smaller single families, there's 5 different floor plans. There is one single story plan, which is the breaker. It's only about 1,500 square feet. Base price on that was $530, so that is the least expensive home in the entire neighborhood. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage. Like I said, 1 story, right at 1,500 square feet. And they do have a quick move-in of one of those. We're currently priced at $580. It was a little over $620 as full build price, just to kind of give you a ballpark. So almost $100,000 in home site premium and options, $90,000, and then they've discounted, knocked that down about $40,000 in terms of discounts and incentives to move it. As always, call us because we've got some extra discounts and incentives as well. The next one, so like I said, there's 5 of them. I'm not going to talk about all of them because they don't have quick move-ins of all of them. But the Bullhead is kind of next in line in series, or it's like the mid-range in the series, at about 2,200 square feet. It is a 2-story because all of them are 2 stories except for the breaker. Base price on this one, $625. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. They have a quick move-in right now at $700. That's down from a little over $750. And then the Waterfront, which was the model home that we showed you, base price on that is $640. That one can be anywhere from 2,400 to 2,900 square feet. The reason for such a broad spectrum in terms of square footage is you can either build it the way you saw it, or you can build it the way you saw it. There's some options, some options and upgrades inside, of course, that are available to you. But the big one is you can actually add an in-law apartment up over the garage, because that is one of the few floor plans where the garage is actually on the attached on the back of the house instead of kind of built into the floor plan. So they have the ability to put a second floor apartment up above the garage, for like an in-law suite, adult, kid, something like that. So between 2,400 and 2,900 square feet, That allows it to be between 3 and 5 bedrooms and anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms. Always going to be a 2-car garage. They have 2 quick move-ins right now, which is perfect for talking pricing both ways, because they have one that is built the way we saw it with the standard floor plan, and then there is another one that's the 2,900 square foot version with the in-law apartment. Unfortunately, they don't have that as a model to show you what it looks like, but it is a nice little apartment, ballpark 500, 450, 500 square feet, in that range. But you can see what pricing is going to look like. So the quick move-in without the in-law apartment, price on it is $750. It was originally over $800. And then with the in-law apartment, that one is listed right at $800, was originally over $860. So you can see build price and the quick move-in price difference. And then the water wheel is the other one, the next one up, which is really the largest one unless you do the waterfront with the in-law apartment. So the water wheel at 2,700 square feet is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage. Base price on that one is $670. They also have 2 quick move-ins of those as well. One of them's at $715. Its build price was over $765, and then there's another one at $760, which build price was over $815. HOA fees on the cottage series, $350 a month, and taxes are going to run between $9,000 and $12,000 a year. Now, on the Lake series homes, so these are the biggest, most expensive in the neighborhood. There are 6 different floor plans, 3 of them 1-story, although one of them does offer a bonus room option upstairs, and then 3 of them are 2 stories. So we'll start with the 1-stories. First up is the Sandbank at 2,250 square feet. It is 4 bedrooms plus a den, 3-bath, 2-car garage. Base price on it $700. They have a quick move-in that is $775. It was over $830 for build price. And then the next one is kind of the one in the middle. It offers a little bit of additional flexibility. It's also roughly 2,250 square feet. That layout, the way we saw it, was 3 bedrooms and a den, 2-bath with a 3-car garage. But you do have the option to take that 3rd-car garage space and add it to the square footage, which then pushes your square footage up to about 2,500, and makes the house a 4-bedroom plus a den, with 3 full baths, but then only a 2-car garage. So you've got that flexibility on that one. And then you've got the sea glass, which is, and they're all right around 2,250 square feet as the base layout. But the sea glass is the one that offers the bonus room as well, so you can bump it up to about 2,800 square feet. That one is then 4 bedrooms and a den, either 3 or 4 baths with a 3-car garage. And so it comes with that 3-car tandem garage no matter what, but you can bump up the bonus room, which basically gives you, call it a bedroom, a den, or whatever. It's a big flex room with a full bathroom upstairs. Then getting into the 2 stories, you've got the flat water, which is the smallest one at about 2,800 square feet. That one also has a lot of flexibility in it. Base price on that $780. Anywhere from 4 to 5 bedrooms plus a den plus a loft, and either 3 or 4 baths with a 2-car garage. They have a quick move-in of that available. It is with a pool and a lake view at $1.17 million. That's marked down from over $1.25 million. Then the Castillo is the next one, which is 3,000 square feet. Base price on it's $810. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage with a loft. And then they have the Seamount, which is the largest at about 3,200 square feet, $820,000 base price. It can be 4 and a den or 5 bedroom, 3.5 or 4 bath, 4 full bath, 3 car garage. So it's got the 3 car tandem garage again, plus a loft. They have a quick move in of that at $875. It was not over $940 when for build price. So that's what you're looking at. All the HOA fees range between $350 and $400, so they're all pretty similar. Taxes are going to be somewhere in, on the Lake Series homes, taxes are going to run between 10 and about 18 grand, depending on whether you go for the fully loaded, roughly 1.25, $1.5 million range. Then you're going to be up in that $10,000 to $18,000 a year range. Like I said, insurance going to run somewhere between $2,500 and probably $6 grand a year, depending on the home you choose. So that's what you're looking at for costs and fees. So if Emerald Landing is the spot for you, give us a shout. Numbers on the screen. If it's not, check out these other videos. We've got some of the other neighborhoods here in Lakewood Ranch. We've got tons of videos on those, as well as some of the other master plan developments here in Southwest Florida. So check them out. Let us know what you think.